you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, guys. No, come on. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right. Listen, guys, we're going to get into it right now. Because I see dead people. There it is. One of the famous movie lines in the history of all movies. And let me tell you something, lads. If you think The Sixth Sense is just about ghosts, you've completely missed the point. Because this isn't some cheap jump scare flick you watch at Halloween with popcorn and your hoodie pulled over your head. This is a psychological... It's a masterclass. It really, truly is. It's a slow burn, mind-melting, wrapped in emotional trauma, childhood innocence, and grown-ass people trying to make sense of grief, guilt, and the invisible stuff we carry around every single day. And if you're one of those people who's like, I already know the twist, what's the point? Then I beg you, please, just take it easy. Sit down, put the feet up. Because The Sixth Sense isn't about the twist. It's about the journey. And it's about the burden of truth, lads. And what happens when we actually listen to the people we normally ignore, including the dead ones. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Movie of the Week. The Sixth Sense. Peter. Wow. Now here's a conflict. People dismiss this movie as a horror, a thriller, when really it's tragedy disguised as a ghost story. And you think it's about a little boy haunted by spirits. No, it's about two broken souls, one adult, one child, trying to heal themselves through each other. And, you know, Bruce Willis, at his best, no two ways about it, is this child psychologist who's trying to redeem himself after failing a former patient. Now, then there's Haley Joel Osment, unimaginable, Oscar-nominated performance, by this kid. The terrified, fragile, brilliant little boy, and he's like a 40-year-old stuck in a child's body. And the real tension isn't, are their ghosts real? The real tension is, can these two people be broken to trust each other enough to help each other survive? You know? And when you watch it again, you like, okay, knowing what's coming, emotional weight doesn't disappear. It kind of doubles. Because now you know, like, now you see everything through new eyes. And suddenly it's not just spooky, it's just beautiful. M. Night Shyamalan dropped The Sixth Sense on us like a, what would you call it? Like a philosophical grenade out of nowhere. No one expected this. No one saw that coming. The ending, we won't give it away. But more importantly, no one expected a ghost movie to be this elegant. It's shot like a painting. The pace it's very slow but deliberate and never boring. It's like walking through an art gallery full of shadows, right? Every shot is kind of loaded. Every word matters. Every silence says more than the film says in entire scenes. And like the film explores themes we rarely talk about head on: mental illness, childhood trauma, the fear of death, the desire to be seen, truly seen, and, you know, all before we're gone. And for the women listening, this isn't just a film for the boys. No, good Lord, no. Cole's mother, played by Toni Collette, brilliant. Gives one of the most quite heartbreaking performances you'll ever see. The scene in the car, oh dear Lord, I'm starting to choke up on myself. I think we've all been there. And, you know, when he tells her about her mother's pendant, that wasn't acting, man. That was emotional homicide. As the movie unfolds, the layers build, okay? Cole is being haunted by ghosts, yes, but they're not the enemy. And they're just lost like him. Like Malcolm, and once Cole learns to listen instead of fear, everything changes, you know? He starts helping, and then in doing so, he heals himself quite a lot. And that's where the movie flips on every horror cliche, you know? The ghosts aren't here to terrorize. They're begging to be heard. This isn't The Conjuring. This is a spiritual therapy session with a side of goosebumps. And Malcolm, Bruce Willis, always known for his action roles. He plays the guy with such restraint, sadness, that you feel his emptiness, you know, without him ever having to say it. The guy's, he's just, yeah, we'll go too far. He's just empty, Then the magic twist at the end. And like I said, you know the one, but we will not be giving it away in case. You either gasped when you first saw it, or some people say they saw it coming, but they're full of it. And yet these people, their jaws still hit the floor when they actually knew what was coming. Either way, it ain't about the twist, but I'll still not give it away. It's about what the twist means. It forces you to reevaluate everything, every scene, every word, every goddamn moment you thought you understood. It's a twist that doesn't just shock, it devastates, because you realize it's not a ghost story. It's a grief story. Someone tries to make amends from somewhere else, and then another person tries to find safety in a world of voices. And it's not just clever, it's profound. It really is. It's a magic trick you actually feel in your chest. Why should everyone watch The Sixth Sense? Well, I hope because it teaches you to listen. It teaches you that sometimes people don't say what they mean because they don't know how, and that sometimes we carry pain that no one else can see, and we need anyone, to sit with us in the dark and say, I believe you, man. Maybe that sounds very corny, but I think we've all been there, right? It's about trauma and love and letting go. It's about that haunting loneliness we carry but rarely talk about. And if you think that's not relevant to you, then maybe you're the one who needs it most. Men, women, old, young. The Sixth Sense isn't a ghost story. It's a story about connection disguised as horror. It's a film that lingers with you long after the credits, not because of fear, but it reminds you how fragile and miraculous it is to be live and seen. And that, my friends, is why everyone needs to watch The Sixth Sense at least once in your life. Even if you already know how it ends, because sometimes knowing the ending just makes the whole story even more powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. I'm here all night. Have a good one.
Wow.